Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would just check in on Princess Eugenie and Princess Beatrice. Since the whole Netflix thing started again, I thought we'd just have a cheeky little look and see how they're getting on. Princess Eugenie was mentioned a lot. She had they had like pictures in there from Harry and Meghan's Netflix, and like the night on the town with Princess Eugenie, who's obviously the cool one, and like, yeah, they mentioned her a few times. So I'm just wondering how that is panning out for Eugenie and what Beatrice thinks about that, of course, and see what the cards have to say about it, for entertainment purposes only, of course. But before I begin, if you're new here, hello, hi, please consider subscribing, leaving a like and sharing. It really helps my channel out. And thank you very much to everybody who's been here for a while. Thank you very much for all of your support. You guys are amazing. Thank you. To the emotional support cover members, which is the channel membership, which for £2.99 a month you can become one of us. Thank you very much. I do appreciate your patience and your continued support. You guys rock. Thank you very much for being here. So let's have a look into Princess Eugenie and Princess Beatrice and see where we can go with it. Now, Beatrice is a Leo and Eugenie is an Aries. So we have actually got, is that Leo and Aries? That's two fire signs. Wow. So let's have a look and see how they are getting on. How do they feel about the whole situation? Now, I'm using the Trick or Treat Tarot. I know it's not very seasonal, but it didn't come till December, even though I ordered it in September. Go figure. But there we go. Let's have a look. All right, the Wheel of Fortune. They are very aware of things they are very aware. They feel like this is just happening for the reason. This is fated. They do feel like the attention on them. They do like the attention, to be fair. They feel like for some reason that this is just like a kind of coming to a completion. Maybe they are feeling like they're ready to move on. We have got the Two of Pentacles there crossing them. So, and it is in reverse. So there is some disruption into the cash flow supply. There's a disruption into how they are balanced. So I wonder if Beatrice and Eugenie are feeling a little bit of pressure amongst themselves. We do, yeah, here we have a separation, the Lovers in reverse. So this could be the royal family separating away from Harry and Meghan. It does feel like there is some separation going on, and Beatrice and Eugenie are very aware of this and very kind of concerned maybe about their status in the royal family. There we have the Empress underneath, and that is in reverse as well. So that's not great. The Empress in reverse usually is somebody who's been overly kind of callous in what they're saying. There's a lot of gossip there. There's a lot of circumspect stuff. So it does feel like they are just beginning to realise that they may have had some poison dripped into their ears. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse again. The Seven of Pentacles is somebody who doesn't really necessarily want to put the work in, but they want all of the glory. They want be a bit of a show off, and that's what maybe has been driving certain relationships and certain places within the family. Leaving the situation, we have the King of Swords, and that again is in reverse. So the King of Swords in reverse is very much saying to me they have maybe taken some bad advice. There is some behaviour that they aren't very happy about. There's some behaviour that's a little bit suspect. And when I've seen a little bit suspect, the King of Swords in reverse is somebody you don't want to be looking out for you. This person is somebody who is probably quite cruel, quite manipulative. You're looking at somebody who's a lawyer, somebody involved in the legal business, somebody who is quite strategic and cold. They're great for you when they're in the upright position, but when they're in this position, no, this isn't good. There may be something to do with wills and inheritance and legacy coming for them. And here we have the Magician. This was meant to be an all-action moment. They want something fixing and they want something bringing together. That's very much what is on their minds at the minute. But we have got the Six of Wands there. There's a fall from glory. This is to some... With the princesses, they are very butthurt about what happened to their father. Now, from somebody who watches outside the royal family and looks in, all I can say is, rightly or wrongly, he brought it on himself with that stupid television interview. He really shot himself in the foot. And with the Six of Wands in reverse, it's his fall from glory that he's kind of hook, light and sinker through his vanity that he has managed to himself. But the girls, I don't think, see it quite like that. The Four of Cups there is, there's some... what they're not looking for and they don't want to feel like this kind of don't want to come across as being ungrateful and being kind of having like a little bit of a temper tantrum and walking away from things and feeling a little bit, yeah, they don't want to come across as being immature. But what we have above there is the Fool. They have taken a risk and it's not going to pay off. So there is a risk involved here. Now let me just have a look and see. I will look, that was kind of an overview of both of them. I will look at them separately now because that doesn't bode well. Let's have a look at Eugenie. Nine of Swords, she's really worried about something. It's in reverse. The worry's going to, she's kind of getting over it. She's not very assured, but yeah, there's some trickery going on with Eugenie. She feels like she's been tricked and she has been conned. The Ace of Cups, what's known about the situation? She really did kind of drink the whole Kool-Aid there, didn't you, huh? This was meant to be about Princess Diana. And they were told that there would be a great focus on Princess Diana and that kind of legacy, but it does kind of feel like she realizes now that this hasn't been the case. There was meant to be this divinity, there was meant to be this kind of like putting things right sense of the word, but it's not worked out for her. What's underneath the situation? Here she is. We've got the Devil. So there has been control and there has been lies and there has been some manipulation around Eugenie, and she's just kind of beginning to realise, or has realised, how much she has been led down a garden path with things. Justice, again, here we have, they are butthurt about their dad and this is what's driving them. But they're not just blaming, they don't blame the media so much as they blame, like they'll blame King Charles and Prince William about what happened to their dad. They think it's kind of like their fault. No, he went on the BBC all by himself. And the moon coming up, there's gonna be some secrets revealed, guys. We are going to get all of the stuff out of the murky depths and find out what's been going on behind closed doors in a way, and how things have been engineered with the devil, and we are going to get some secrets revealed and some lies and misinformation as well. What's surrounding them at the minute? Five of Rods, what they're thinking about. There is some backwards and forwards and bad chatter going on. There is some people are jarring and locking elbows with each other and elbowing each other out the way. And there we have the Four of Cups, which is what they're worried about, but it's actually what's surrounding her at the minute. And that is, she doesn't want to seem ungrateful. Well, she is feeling ungrateful. She is feeling rather hurt by everything that is happening with the documentary and stuff like that. The world, what she's concerned about is the world is watching. You bet your girl, the world is watching. And here we have the Four of Swords. Okay, that's interesting. The Four of Swords came out in a reading the other day. To me, the Four of Swords is my death card. There is going to be a passing in the not too distant future. I mean, it could be somebody in the royal family or out of linked to the royal family, but there is going to be somebody. I mean, it could be stuff to do with the will and the Queen's death, to be fair, but it keeps coming out, and I'm thinking it mightn't be someone that's really close to Eugenie or close to the royal family, but there's somebody, there is going to be a death, and it's, I don't understand, it mightn't be linked to the royal family directly, but it's kind of like coming up quite strongly a few times, so that's interesting. Okay, let's have a look at Beatrice. So you've got the Five of Pentacles there, and she does feel kind of like on the outs. She's felt like very cut off and very outside of the family in a way with the Five of Pentacles. I wonder if there's something to do with Harry and Meghan to do with that. And there's the King of Swords crossing them as well, and that's in the reverse. So there's somebody around them that has been putting a little bit of pressure on them. Some lawyery kind of person, some legal person, some strategist. The Eight of Swords, she feels like she's stuck in a situation and has had stuff wrapped around her, and she's been able to move on from there. There's somebody who has been seen to be telling untruths that have come out. The Three of Wands underneath in reverse again. This looks like, to me, you've got the Devil under there. I think Eugenie's got cute that people haven't been telling her the exact truth and the whole truth, and they've been using her out of anger and creativity. Well, basically, yeah. Seven of Pentagrams. We've got the Seven of Pentacles there as well. So Eugenie wanted justice. She wanted, we've got these cards match, and this is why I often do multi-layered spreads, is the Seven of Pentacles is there at the same position but in reverse there. She wanted to earnestly do something and work at something and get a bit of glory around something. She wanted to get the things moving. With the justice, like, Eugenie's felt this injustice about things, but both of them together it kind of like negates, and when it's together it's kind of like she wants to work, Eugenie feels bitter about something, and it's kind of made this kind of wanting this kind of glory without doing any of the work when they put them together. Here we have Strength. Interesting. Beatrice is a Leo, so this would be the Leo card. So there's going to be some focus on her in a positive light. And there's the Devil in reverse there. She knows, and she has found out that there has been a lot of lies, and she has been led onto badly. I don't think it's going to reflect badly on her, because she's thinking of it and she's over it and she's seen through it, because that's in reverse. The Eight of Pentacles there. There's something that's going to be surrounding her with regarding work and cash flow. And that's going to be frustrating for her. Her work is getting frustrated. She doesn't want to be on the end of stuff. She doesn't want to get battered and bruised. She doesn't want to get brought into things. She kind of wants to stay out of it. She doesn't want to be on the end of anything. And there we have the Two of Wands, which is quite good. It's working with other people. So maybe she's going to come back into the monarchy a little bit and do, not necessarily as a working royal, but definitely do some stuff working with people, because that's a positive right at the end. She's going to come out of something looking she's going to come out of it, she might feel it at the minute, but she's going to come out of this looking quite positive, because we've got her out there and being the Strength card. Often she's seen as this kind of like, she's this quite dainty girl with these big eyes, these big kind of soulful eyes, that she looks like she's quite fragile, but she's not really. With the Two of Wands there, she does realise that they have been hoodwinked and led down the garden path with something, but she's stronger for it. The Two of Wands coming out there shows that, yeah, she's actually going to be better about something, working with other people in a kind of more creative setting. So yeah, so she's going to become quite creative. I wouldn't be surprised if she did lean in and do something more with the royal family. Interesting though, isn't it? Let me know what you guys think of the princesses and the reading and the stuff that's going to come up into the future. I'm interested who there's somebody linked there with it being the Two of Wands. There is going to be a death linked to the royal family, but I don't necessarily think it's going to affect Beatrice. So that's interesting, as much as it's going to affect Eugenie. So that would necessarily mean that that may mean it's somebody who's outside of the royal family and maybe just linked to them in circles, maybe. I don't know. If you can think of somebody like that, let me know. Off the top of my head, I don't know. I have no idea. So there we go. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you think of the reading. If there's any readings you want me to do, please leave it in the comments down below. Thank you very much for being here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye everyone.